All right, and there we have it. Good evening, everyone. Welcome to Oxford High School and the Senior Awards Program, honoring the class of 2023. Families and friends of our seniors, we are thrilled to welcome you here this evening to celebrate the academic achievements of this class. We know that you are the support system that has nurtured and encouraged these students, and that your love, your guidance, and your belief in them has paved the way for their success. On behalf of Oxford High School, please accept our thanks and our congratulations on a job well done. Students, can you give a round of applause to your families and your supporters? We have some guests here this evening, over to my left, your right, and they are going to be presenting some special awards tonight and some scholarships. It's later in the program. But to our guests, I would like to say welcome and thank you to your organization, to your business, to your family. We are so appreciative of the support you give to our students. My name is Daisha Beasley, and I'm honored to serve as principal of Oxford High School. Tonight, we are going to begin our program with the singing of our national anthem, sung by Olivet College-bound senior, Miss Haley May. Please stand. Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched, where so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave. Thank you, Haley, and what a talented young lady you are. Appreciate it. I get to work with so many outstanding educators, some of whom are here this evening, and I'd like to take a moment to introduce them and properly thank them for their help with this evening and really for this year. I'd like to give a huge thank you to our counseling administrative assistants. I'm not sure if they're in here, but just know that the amount of preparation and attention to detail that a night like this takes it's unbelievable. So Ms. Kendria Schenfeld and Ms. Elena Weber, thank you very, very much. We really appreciate it. We have staff here this evening that are helping to coordinate the placement, the walking in of our students, and also they are going to be handing out certificates backstage. But we have counseling staff members, Mrs. Taplin, Ms. Seawright, Mr. Brennan, Mrs. Glass, Ms. Dan Jones, and we also have our Dean of Students, Mr. Brooks. Presenting various awards this evening is the Director of Oxford Schools Early College, Mr. Mark Suckley. You'll hear from him shortly. The coordinator of the IB Diploma Program, Ms. Nikki Barnett, and our Oxford High School administrative team. Thank you, Mr. News, Ms. Gibson Marshall, and Mr. Nelms. So, students, I'd like to. So it is time to recognize you and thank you, students, for a job well done at Oxford High School. It's hard for me not to get a little nostalgic because 4 years ago, in a hot, steamy gym over on Lakeville Drive at Oxford Middle School, we were together celebrating the accomplishments that you had in 8th grade. I'm not sure if you remember, it wasn't until I brought my old speech up that I remembered, but I remarked to you that evening that you were a talented group. You had continually tested higher than the classes before you. You had earned more gold honors than any other class. You did well athletically, winning a lot and setting many records. And musically speaking, you performed at the highest levels. 2019 was the year that we adopted the mantra, #OtherPeopleMatter, as well as the notion to be better every day. As I watched you this year, and it has been an honor, one thing is certain. You have exceeded our expectations. You are a talented group of 8th graders that have absolutely delivered. Please know that our entire staff, as well as the district and our community, are proud of your accomplishments, and we wish you the very best as you continue in your journey. And please do me a favor, remember #OtherPeopleMatter and do better every day. And now we are excited to award students with department awards. And presenting our teacher representatives, we're going to start with Mrs. Melissa Gibbons from the English Language Arts Department. We also have Mrs. Blazik, Mr. Gibbons, Mr. Gourlay, Mrs. Stevens, Mr. Trombley, and Mrs. Weller with us this evening. Mrs. Gibbons.
Good evening. On behalf of the English department, I have the great honor to present 3 departmental awards. So I would like Michael Dwong, Aubrey Greenfield, and McKenna Weaver to please come up. Michael brought his passion for learning to the ELA classroom daily. He was never afraid to take risks if it meant it would improve his skills in reading and writing about literature. Michael's willingness to test out new ideas paid off as he developed superior language arts abilities throughout his years at OHS. Thank you, Michael, for always bringing everything you had to the classroom. Congratulations. Aubrey consistently brought curiosity, insight, and passion to her conversations about literature. She was eager to participate in discussion with her peers and teachers and put her all into top-notch essays and speeches in her 2-year IB English course. Aubrey is an all-around master of language arts skills. Congratulations, Aubrey. And McKenna. McKenna's contributions to her ELA classrooms are ones to be admired. She's consistently brought an air of genuine curiosity and maturity to her coursework and always pushed herself and those around her to dig deep into the literature being studied. McKenna's high-level skills and dedication to her studies in literature are commendable. Congratulations on your achievements. I also have the pleasure of awarding the Yearbook Award. So Macy Strebel. This year, senior honoree for the Yearbook Achievement Award is Macy Strebel. During her second year in the course, her mastery of page design, creative spirit, and command of the English language earned the title of co-editor-in-chief. Despite her quiet disposition, her ability to lead her peers is something that makes her truly special. Whether collaborating with other editors on content ideas or assisting a new student with the fundamentals of page design, Macy's efforts ensured that everyone grew independently and as a team. Even though she's finished here, there's still a bit of work to do, and she still shows up to class a few days each week to finish what she started. Her dedication to commitments and responsibilities are second to none. On behalf of the entire yearbook staff and the English department, thank you, Macy. And now I present Nikki Barnett.
Good evening, everyone. I am here to present the Mathematics Award. I'm very excited to announce that we picked Olivia Alexander. I personally had the pleasure of teaching Olivia this year and have seen her love of math continue to grow. She genuinely enjoys the process of solving and applying math to everyday models and applications. I know, weird, right? Olivia is also a natural-born leader. She paired that with her love of math and brought the National Math Honor Society, Mu Alpha Theta, here to Oxford. Next year, Olivia plans on attending Butler University with a focus on actuary science. Olivia, thank you for always working hard and bringing your optimism to everything you do. And now, Mr. Jim Gourlay will present the Science Award.
Good evening. I am Jim Gourlay. I teach chemistry here. I'm most noted for telling really bad chemistry jokes. I'll try to avoid that tonight. Besides, all the good ones are gone. And that is why I don't tell jokes about noble gases. There is no reaction. All right, moving on. Our student that won the Science Award this year, kind of a unique individual. Usually it's some kids are really big into bio or some in physics, so not all the teachers know them. But in this case, all the teachers seem to know this student. Excelled in almost every science class that we have. I think he took 10 science and engineering classes, including AP Chem, AP Physics, IB Physics, AP Bio, senior capstone in engineering and design. So just a schedule that you would look at and go, whoa. But he excelled in all of those, and it was a unanimous decision that our Science Award winner is Wyatt Ashley. Our next presenter is Amy Stevens.
Buenas noches, ni hao, and I'm waving for all my sign language friends out there. It is my honor to present the World Language Awards for outstanding seniors in American Sign Language, Chinese, and Spanish. The American Sign Language Award goes to a student who not only demonstrates commitment and academic excellence in ASL, but for her continued pursuit of mastery as she continues her ASL education at the collegiate level when she attends Grand Valley State University. Congratulations to Brooke Fox. Next, the Chinese Award goes to a student who has dedicated 4 years to learning Chinese language and culture. Congratulations to Amber McDonald for being awarded the Chinese Language Award. All right, and welcome to, I know our next person is here though. The Spanish Award goes to a student who has earned the seal by literacy in his home language of German and is also on the path to earn the seal in Spanish as well. He consistently uses Spanish in class without hesitation, and he uses it with pride. This student is a great example of what a world language student should look like. And I'm very proud to say I also have him in class, and I completely agree with this. Congratulations, Finn Waltman. Gracias. Up next is Katie Blazek, representing individuals in society.
Good evening. My name is Katie Blazek, and I am here to award our recipients from the Individuals and Societies Department. You probably know that as social studies for their outstanding work in our department. I have the pleasure of presenting two outstanding students with our Individuals and Societies Department Award for Excellence. Both of these recipients have a very special place in my heart, and I know they're going to take the world by storm. Our first recipient started her INS tenure in my AP US history class as a freshman. She always kept me on my toes, asking me lots of questions, some of which I had to, I won't lie, Google. She continued her studies throughout our department, AP World, all sorts of different courses, and then came back to me last year as an IB history student. She always pushes herself to the next level at school as well as outside of school. Her latest endeavor is a lot of work that she's doing with March for Our Lives. She is heading to Ann Arbor in the fall, go blue, and she's going to join the Wolverine family. It is with great honor that I present the Individuals and Societies Department Award for Excellence to Miss Aubrey Greenfield. Our second recipient also started his career in APUSH as a freshman. Again, big eyes, like questioning everything that they were doing, but came into our department and started to took all of our courses, AP World, IB History Year 1 and 2, AP Comparative Government. And then outside of school, this young man is taking our world and making a lot of change. He is the co-founder of No Future Without Today and has spent a lot of time in Washington and Lansing lately. He's headed out to Harvard in the fall to make his mark. It is with pleasure that I award our second INS Department Award for Excellence to Mr. Dylan Morris. And now Mr. Gibbons will present the band award, I believe.
Good evening and congratulations to the class of 2023. It's my pleasure to present the John Philip Sousa Band Award. Since its inauguration in 1954, the John Philip Sousa Band Award has been given to thousands of outstanding high school band students for superior musicianship, leadership, dependability, and loyalty. The Sousa Award is the most prestigious award for high school band students. Our recipient this year has exemplified what being an outstanding band member means. He has participated in all three of our concert bands, including being a member of the Wind Ensemble, our top performing group, for 3 years. He was a regular participant at the Michigan School Band and Orchestra Association Solo and Ensemble Festival, receiving outstanding ratings. He performed in our jazz band and our marching band and held the leadership post of section leader in the marching band. He also performed in our pit orchestra for the musicals. Finally, he was selected from over 120 trombonists from around the state that auditioned for a spot in the Michigan School Band and Orchestra All-State Band. This is the highest honor an instrumentalist can receive in our state. Next year, you can plan on seeing him on the field at Michigan State University, where he plans to continue his marching band and playing career as a member of the Spartan Marching Band. Please welcome the 2023 John Philip Sousa Award winner, Mr. Finn Waltman. Now it's my pleasure to welcome my colleague from the music department, Miss Marissa Weller.
Good evening, everyone, and congratulations, class of 2023. I'm here tonight to present the National School Orchestra Award. This award is the highest honor that an orchestra director can bestow upon a member of their high school orchestra program. This award is given at every high school orchestra program throughout the country to one graduating senior that exemplifies superior contributions to the ensemble, and this year's recipient is no exception. Since day one at Oxford High School, the student has showed compassion and kindness to every person that they encounter. They have always been more than willing to volunteer and help better the orchestra program and those around her. I would often find her staying after school to help mentor our incoming freshman class. She would frequently sacrifice her lunch period to come and assist with the concert orchestra, and in her free time, she volunteers to perform at the Beehive Home of Oxford Memory Care Facility, visiting and performing for hospice and Alzheimer's patients, along with performing at Lily's as her part-time job. She is very driven and determined to become the best possible musician and person that she can be, and she has demonstrated her potential in many different musical opportunities. She is constantly practicing, reflecting, and listening to continue to refine her craft. I think if you ask any student that is currently in the Oxford orchestras who loves the orchestra program the most, I think they would say her even over me. She has participated as a member of the Oxford High School Symphony Orchestra, Chamber Orchestra, and Pit Orchestra, as well as a member of the Oakland Youth Orchestras, Blue Lake Fine Arts Camp Orchestra, and the Michigan State All-State Orchestra. She is also a two-time grand prize recipient of the Carnegie Hall Solo Competition, getting to perform on their stage in New York City. She has served the Oxford Orchestras through our leadership program, including as a section leader, volunteer coordinator, and our most recent concert master in both symphony and chamber orchestra. I look forward to all that she has to offer the world and beyond as she pursues a career in astronomy and astrophysics at Embry-Riddle University in Florida. I am humbled to present this year's National School Orchestra Award to Ms. Nora Chava. And now I have the honor of introducing Mr. Craig Chomley to present the CTE Award.
All right. Well, it's my honor to represent the CTE department and hand out our award. This individual has taken all of the classes in the mechatronics and robotics engineering pathway. Some of them more than once. That involves mechatronics and robotics engineering 1, 2, college prep engineering through Lawrence Tech, and currently our senior capstone design. This individual liked that class so much, he's taken it twice. And without him, I don't know if we would have a functioning electric vehicle. He earned a credential from SME with a certified manufacturing associate, and also earned a credential in design for Six Sigma through Lawrence Tech. He's heavily involved in our CTSO, Team 2137, the Oxford RoboCats. He's a very soft-spoken individual and is often a man behind the scenes, working tirelessly to make sure that we meet our deadlines and can get a robot out in the field and an electric vehicle out on the road. He never takes days off, and he's a guy that you can count on to do his best each and every day and try to make those around him better. So always willing to lend a hand to those in need and teach others the way. If you could join me in congratulating Dale Schmallenberg.
Thank you so much. And teachers, may I just say thank you very much for representing your departments and your colleagues around this building. Your classrooms represent the places in this building where our students they're heard, they're seen, and where they thrive. And so please, would you all join me in thanking our teaching staff. Thank you. Next, I'd like to invite Mr. Mark Suckley to the stage, and he will be recognizing our Oxford Schools early college students.
Good evening. Would all of the Oxford Schools early college students please stand and make their way to the front of the stage to get your stool. As they're walking up, I ask Ms. Gibson Marshall, Mr. Newsom, Mr. Nowens to help us present the stools. And as they're working their way up and trying to find a nice line for us, which may be double file, I'm not sure, we got a big group. I just wanted to point out that all of these students so far have earned 1 full year's worth of college credits. Is that a girl tag?
Thank you, and congratulations to our OSEC students. Next, I would like to invite Mrs. Nikki Barnett to the stage. She will be recognizing our full IB diploma candidates.
Okay, can I please have all of the International Baccalaureate full diploma candidates come to the stage? We have Abdullah Ali, Allison DeLauder, Kyle D. Valanta, Michael Duong, Gabe Dupras, Evan Eber, Alexandra Foster, Adnan Kambadi, Samantha Kirchler, Elizabeth McQueen, Megan Pavlak, Gavin Poppy, Quentin Keydor, Josie Stoffin, McKenna Weaver, and Jared Seifer. In case you are unfamiliar, the International Baccalaureate Diploma Program is the pinnacle of an IB education. These students who now stand before you have elected to complete extremely rigorous coursework, perform numerous service learning activities, and write high-level college research papers over these previous, very emotionally challenging 2 years. The fact that they are on this stage as diploma program completers is a testament to their hard work and dedication. And seeing them at work on a daily basis, I continue to be in awe of their combination of talents and work ethic. While over 300 individual students have taken IB-DP coursework this year, these are the 16 students who have taken an IB course in every subject area and have completed all requirements to remain eligible to receive the prestigious International Baccalaureate Diploma. In past years, our IB diploma students have gone on to such universities as Michigan Tech, U of M, Michigan State, NYU, Belmont, Johns Hopkins, Duke, just to name a few. This year's cohort continues that esteemed tradition of excellence and will attend schools including the University of Michigan, Michigan State University, The Ohio State University, Brigham Young University, the University of South Carolina, and the United States Naval Academy. We look forward to what lies ahead for them and encourage them to return and share their stories of success in the near and distant future. With that said, here are your Class of 2023 IB Diploma Program candidates.
We have the high honor today to have a representative of the U.S. Navy here to present a letter of appointment to the U.S. Naval Academy. Please welcome Lieutenant Commander Jacqueline Hoke.
Hi, good evening. My name is Lieutenant Commander Jacqueline Hoke, and I am a blue and gold officer for the local area representing the United States Naval Academy. I'm a 2008 graduate of the Naval Academy myself and served 11 years on active duty as a helicopter pilot, and I'm still currently serving as a naval reservist. It is my distinct pleasure this evening to have the opportunity to recognize the significant honor that Jared Seifert has earned by receiving an appointment to the United States Naval Academy in Annapolis, Maryland. This year, Jared was one of approximately 16,000 students throughout the nation who applied for one of approximately 1,200 seats for the Naval Academy Class of 2027. The admissions process is unique and requires each student to apply for and receive a nomination, most commonly from their congressman or senator, complete a thorough medical examination, and successfully pass a physical fitness evaluation, in addition to the submission of transcripts, recommendations from teachers, as well as essays. The screening process is thorough, with a focus on a well-rounded individual who has demonstrated leadership potential and a willingness to accept responsibility, as well as an outstanding academic credentials. An appointment to the United States Naval Academy is equivalent to a full 4-year scholarship, including all tuition, room and board, medical and dental benefits, and a monthly midshipman stipend, totaling approximately $230,000. After completing the 4-year curriculum, students receive a Bachelor's of Science degree in one of 25 majors and earn a commission as an officer in the United States Navy or the United States Marine Corps. Oxford High School and the Oxford community should be very proud of Jared's achievements. And on behalf of the Superintendent of the United States Naval Academy, it is my pleasure to present the Certificate of Appointment to the Naval Academy Class of 2027 to Jared Seifert. Go Navy!
Oxford High School, since I've been here the last 30 years, has been blessed to have the great support of our U.S. military. Continuing that tradition, we have a representative from the United States Marine Corps to present their student awards. Please welcome both Sergeant Jagat and Staff Sergeant Gore to the stage.
Good evening, everyone. First and foremost, I want to thank you for having us and allowing us this opportunity. So starting off, on behalf of the Commandant of the Marine Corps, I'm here to present the Scholastic Excellence Award for Academic Achievement. This award recognizes students who went the extra mile with their studies, both in and out of the classroom. To be eligible for this award, the student must be a distinguished scholar, exemplary citizen, and a role model for younger students. The nominee must have also shown determination and dedication throughout the school year toward achieving academic excellence. It is with great pleasure that I present Logan Wilmot and Troy Zetter with the Marine Corps Scholastic Excellence Award. Up next is the Distinguished Athlete Award. For more than 200 years, Marines have been recognized as a force in readiness. Being ready means you have to be in top physical condition. Consequently, fitness is a hallmark of the Marines. Additionally, the recipient of this award not only represents a student that is a superior athlete, but also one that has been recognized as an exemplary young citizen and a role model for younger students. They also must have exhibited the personal traits of courage, poise, self-confidence, and leadership while performing as a varsity athlete, some of the same traits we look for in every Marine. It is with great pleasure that I present Adriana Curtis and Dylan Morris with the Marine Corps Distinguished Athlete Award. Congratulations. The Semper Fidelis Award for Musical Excellence. The Marine Band has a long-standing history of musical excellence. It has been playing at the White House engagement since 1801 and is referred to as the President's Own. John Philip Sousa, while director of the band in 1881, wrote the march, Semper Fidelis. The march was dedicated to those who inspired it, the men and women of the U.S. Marine Corps. It is with prestigious musical history that I present this award. The student must have held a first chair in the band, proven capable of performing as a soloist, and recognized as both an outstanding musician and young citizen. It is with great pleasure I present Elizabeth Rice and Macy Stravell with the Marine Corps Semper Fidelis Award. Congratulations. Thank you again for having us. And for those of you who received the award, if you'd like some pictures, we'll hang out. Thank you. Appreciate it.
In keeping in tradition, please welcome to the stage our representative from the Daughters of the American Revolution, Ms. Deborah Mick and Suzanne Artigan.
Good evening. I am Debbie Mick, and this is Suzanne with us. We are part of the John Crawford chapter that originated here in Oxford. I'd like to tell you a little bit about the DAR before we give our award. For those of you who are unaware, it was founded on October 11, 1890. The main objective for the Daughters of the American Revolution is God, home, and country. And in order to accomplish that, historic preservation, education, and patriotism are the main goals that this group has. They have 190,000 current members, and there's 3,000 chapters in all 50 states and Washington, D.C. There are also international chapters throughout the world. Any woman 18 years or older, regardless of race, religion, or ethnic background, who can prove lineal descent from a patriot of the American Revolution can join. More than 1 million women have joined the DAR since it was founded. Now, a little bit about our local chapter, since this is Oxford, and we're very proud of Dr. Aileen Corbett. She was the founder of the John Crawford chapter in 1918. There were 20 charter members, 6 of whom were direct descendants of Revolutionary War soldier John Crawford. Born in October of 1877, she was a member of the first graduating class of Oxford High School. That's the class that went kindergarten through 12. She was one of the first. She graduated from the University of Michigan Medical School in 1902, one of only 8 women. She married her husband, Mr. Robert Corbett, who she met while she was in U of M. They lived in Iowa for a while, but she got homesick and came back to Oxford. If you're familiar with Washington Street, they moved into 111 Washington Street, which is at the corner of Crawford and Washington. That home is still there, and that is where she practiced medicine. When World War I hit and the male doctors left town, she was the only physician left in town. She was a charter member of the Oakland County Medical Society and was the health officer for the village of Oxford. Dr. Corbett died in 1937 and is buried in the Oxford Township Cemetery on Burdick Road. And if the next time you're in there, if you look, you'll see the emblem of the Daughters of the American Revolution on her headstone. Today, her legacy lives on in the 30-plus members of the John Crawford chapter. Now, the reason we are here. Local chapters and all throughout the national chapters and across the world, all of them, we have a contest, and it is called the Good Citizens Program and Scholarship Program. The DAR Good Citizens Program and Scholarship Contest is intended to encourage and reward the qualities of good citizenship. The program is open to all senior class students enrolled in accredited public or private secondary schools in good standing with their state boards of education. United States citizenship is not required. The student selected as the school's DAR Good Citizen must have the qualities of truthfulness, loyalty, punctuality, being worthy of trust, cooperation, courtesy, and contributing to the welfare of others, personality, self-control, ability to assume responsibility, ability to inspire others, and be a decision maker. They must have devotion to and support one's country, supporting service members and veterans, working for causes that make one's community stronger, and appreciating the cultural and historical importance of America's unique population. The title of the essay this year was Our American Heritage and Our Responsibility for Preserving It. School counselors and teachers choose a student to represent their schools. John Crawford does this contest with 5 other schools other than Oxford. The focus question, which these students do not get until they sit down and they open the envelope and the question is presented to them at that time. And this question this year was, how will the essential actions of a good citizen, dependability, service, leadership, and patriotism, meet the challenges that America faces in this decade? Well, the winner for not only the John Crawford chapter, the one that took the place out of the 6 schools, and was also a state finalist, one of 5 students who made it to the state level, and I'd like to reward and present the certificate to Dylan Morris. Dylan, I have not only your certificate here, I have, here you go. We got a lot of junk up here at Vancell. I have cords that you can wear at your graduation. And I also have a folder here that has numerous things. In this little bag here is a pen, and it's the DAR pen. That pen is recognized around the world for the Good Citizenship Essay Contest. So you also have a card that recognizes you for that accomplishment and some other information for you.
Thank you so much, and we so appreciate, again, our DAR representatives and our armed forces for the encouragement to our graduates. We are now going to transition to the part of the program where we are going to ask our local representatives to issue scholarship awards, and we are going to begin this evening with the American Legion Scholarship. Would you all please join me on stage for the American Legion. These scholarships that are going to be presented this evening are based on criteria set by each organization, business, or family. Each presenter will then announce the next scholarship once your award has been given. And from the American Legion, please welcome Commander Rick Moorhead, Commander Dave Perry, and Auxiliary Trustee Sandy Moorhead.
Good evening, I'm Rick Moorhead, and I had the privilege of being the chairman of the scholarship committee this year. Tough job. Joining me on stage is my wife Sandy, representing the American Legion Auxiliary, and our post commander, David Perry. The response this year was unbelievable. In the past few years, due to the circumstances we all are aware of, the participation wasn't all that great. But this year, we almost had to bring out the popcorn and boxing gloves to determine who was going to get the scholarships, because there was a great response. Unfortunately, we don't have the privilege of viewing these students on a day-to-day basis like the teachers do. So our decisions are based strictly on their applications. And believe me, I wish I could give one to everybody here on the stage. With that being said, presenting the scholarship for the American Legion Auxiliary is Senator Moorhead, and the winner is, I got someplace here, Adriana Carter. Commander will give the certificate for the American Legion Post 108, Alexandra Foster. I will give the scholarship on behalf of the American veterans, Caleb Warriors. I have a real tough act to follow, seeing that Lieutenant Commander was up here and gave Jerry the heads up. This will be the first time, as far as I'm aware of, that we've ever had an Oxford student selected for the Naval Academy. So we have a special scholarship for Jerry. Thank you.
Next, we have the Lauren Yankee Memorial Golf Scholarship.
Hello, everyone. If you don't know us, we are Carrie and Eric Yankee, and we are here to give out 3 scholarships tonight in our daughter's name, Lauren Yankee. She died unexpectedly, December of 2020. She was an Oxford student, a graduate. She loved sports, but really loved golf. She played on the Oxford girls golf team and then went on to play for Adrian College, loving everything of it. We created the Lauren Yankee Golf Memorial in her honor. There are 3 girl golfers we will be giving scholarships tonight: Olivia Clark, Lauren Ferris, and Ashlyn Witt.
Thank you so much. Yankee family, we appreciate you. Thank you. Next to the stage, I'd like to invite the OCSDA, the Family Benevolent Fund.
Well, we want to thank you guys for allowing us to come here tonight. Just to let you guys know a little bit about the Family Benevolent Fund, we are all active members with the Oakland County Sheriff's Office. We are a separate entity of a nonprofit organization. A couple of us here were here a couple of years ago, and we have a special place for this school and for this community. Deputy Roehrig said one day, "Rich, I want to do something special." And I said, "What do you want to do?" And he says he wants to make a pen. I said, "Let's do it." So he created the Oxford Strong with help in, and we started selling them. And we sold, we had a desire to raise about $10,000. And by the time it was all said and done, we raised real over $30,000. With that money, we decided that we were going to take it and we were going to start a scholarship fund for Oxford community schools. So what we did was we got into contact with OCC, and we started an endowment fund there, which will run for the life of OCC for Oxford schools. With that being said, very thankful for that opportunity, but we had some money left over, and we said, hey, you know what, we want to do something special here this year for the students. So myself, this is John Roehrig at the end. We got Jesse Haglund, my vice president, P-Dub, and we're going to present some awards tonight. When we did this originally, we started out, I was talking with Kendra there, and I said, well, let's do 5 scholarships. And she said, okay, all right. So we put out the feelers, the kids did their essays. I sat one night and I was reading the essays and just started tearing up because they're pretty awesome kids. And they wrote some pretty amazing essays. And so I went to my board and I said, I don't think we can do 5. I said, let's do 15. And they agreed. So we're going to give out some scholarships tonight. I'm going to ask to hold your applause as the kids come up. We've got some publisher clearinghouse checks to give them. And hey, listen, when you're the president, you get to do some cool stuff, right? So we're going to give these things out. We'll have the kids stand up here in line, and then at the end of it, we'll ask you guys to give your applause. So first up is Lexi Acton. Lexi Acton. Next up is Olivia Clark. Olivia Clark. Brooklyn Didion. Brooklyn Didion. Michael Dwan. Michael Dwan. And if I mess up these names, not my fault. Andrew Earhart. Andrew Earhart. Brooke Morton. Brooke Morton. Alexis Owens. Alexis Owens. Gavin Pompey. Pompey. Gavin Pompey. Lila Pratt. Lila Pratt. Josephine Stofan. Josephine Stofan. Elijah Tabbert. Elijah Tabbert. Logan Wilmot. Logan Wilmot. This one I'm going to butcher. Miranda Winienko. Winienko. Miranda. Well, she missed a good show. Kylie Myran. Kylie Myran. And saving the best for last, Aubrey Greenfield. Aubrey Greenfield. Folks, give these guys a big round of applause. Now, I will say, you cannot take this to the ATM machine. We will not cash. We'll be in contact with you and we'll take care of you guys after the show. Keep this one.
Thank you so much. Very generous. What a surprise. Next, we have the Genesis Community Pride Scholarship. More big checks coming to the stage.
Wow, these are some talented kids, actually unbelievable. So Genesis Credit Union is, the scholarship is done in partnership with the Oxford Chamber of Commerce. And it's also done in partnership with the Oxford High School. And really want to thank the high school for all of their help in getting the word out and getting the message out. So what is the scholarship? So our scholarship is called Community Pride. And what we ask the students to do is tell us, what does community pride mean to you? And they can do that in the form of an essay. They can do that with a video, with artwork, with music, with whatever it is that speaks to them. And similar to the presenters that went right before us, everything that we received was amazing. So a team of people, a committee that went through these, and it was very, very difficult to select winners. So the scholarships that we had originally put together, it was 4 scholarships, $1,000 each. And similar to the group just ahead of us, we could not pick 4. So we've actually selected 6. So I am going to announce, they probably know they won because we contacted them. So I'm going to announce them. If Dan can hand them the check, we will have you guys come across the stage for a great photo that we could share with the press. Kylie Morant. Paige Camillo. Forgot to tell them about the certificates in the back. Gavin Poppy. And Brianna Carsley. Logan Marshall. We pulled him out of a baseball game. And Gavin Cowan, which I don't think Gavin's here. Congratulations, you guys.
I have a quick correction to make to a situation or an awards, a couple of awards earlier. For the Marine Awards, the Music Award, I'm going to have these guys stand again, goes to Troy Fighter and to Adriana Curtis. There we go, they're getting the Music Award. You guys can stay where you're at. Look at your new sheets. I have sheets here. You can come on up here and get these from me. And I only have 2 of them. This is my job. I got you musicians were feeling like, that didn't fit well. So for our Scholastic Excellence Award for Marines, it's Dylan Morse and Macy Strevel. And finally, I think both of these athletes are actually in games or events tonight. The athletes receiving awards are Logan Wilmot and Elizabeth Rice. I have an additional award to give at this point. The Four-County Community Foundation is an engineering scholarship, and this is going to a student that is receiving an award for their honors in academics and in engineering, and that award is going to go to Michael DeWong.
Thank you so much. Next, we are going to invite the Pioneer State Mutual Insurance Company here for their scholarship.
Good evening. This is my first time representing Pioneer State Mutual from the Community Insurance Center here in Oxford. This year's recipient is Josephine Stefan.
And next we have Oxford Open-Handed.
Oxford Open-Handed was started by a local teacher, Leanne Holler, on Martin Luther King Day, 2021. And the mission of Oxford Open-Handed to start with was to give clothes to students who were in need. Leanne, throughout her whole career, has been finding students in need and providing them with clothes when they couldn't find them for themselves. Since then, we became a 501c3 organization, and we've expanded our mission. We wanted to embody the idea of open-handedness in giving to our community. And so we want to award a scholarship to Michael Wong this year for his efforts with the community. He is a member of the first robotics team. He also created PPE by 3D printing during the pandemic. And he made sure that that machine ran 24/7. So thank you, Michael.
Thank you. And next we have the Oxford Lions Club Scholarship. After this will be the Rotary Club.
Good evening. Lions are probably best known for their work with the visually and hearing impaired. And actually, this is commercial. We'll be out on the street corners the 1st and 2nd of June, raising funds for those causes. But we also are involved with the scholarship program here at the high school. And I want to talk a little bit about Mr. Monroe. Our scholarship is the Randy Monroe Community Service Memorial Scholarship. And Mr. Monroe, in addition to being the past president of the Oxford Lions Club, and worked a lot with the community, he also was a teacher here at Oxford High School, and he passed away a number of years ago. But we'd like that we since we really want to continue his legacy in the community, because he did a lot of great work. He was involved with the drafting and workshops, and also the driver's ed courses, and also with some of the impaired students. So anyhow, with that, we received a number of applications, and our criteria is primarily community service. We also look at their educational background as well. So I'm here to announce our 3 winners. We had some of the other organizations we were originally going to plan on 2, but we had a great group of students that applied for our scholarship, so we decided to issue 3. So our first recipient, I'd like to introduce, is Blaine Schaefer. Yes, I give us a check. Our next recipient, I think he came up here, is Andrew Earhart. This way, I know is here because I've heard his name numerous times. Michael Dumont. Congratulations. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Wood. Next, we have the Rotary Club Scholarship, followed by the Women's Club Scholarship.
Good evening. My name is Brian Cloutier. I have the privilege of serving as the current president of Oxford Rotary Club. Before I make my announcement, I just want to say I'm also coincidentally on the Board of Trustees of Fort County Community Foundation. I'm glad to see that they're represented here today, and congratulations to the recipient. Now back to Rotary for just a moment. Rotary International is a global network of 1.4 million neighbors, friends, leaders, and problem solvers who see a world where people unite and take action to create lasting change across the globe, in our communities, and in ourselves. Its mission is to provide service to others, promote integrity and advance world understanding, goodwill, peace through fellowship of business, professional, and community leaders who believe being a Rotarian means more than the sum of what a Rotarian believes about Rotary. It means maintaining high ethical standards in one's business, one's profession, and one's personal life. I happen to know this recipient's not here this evening, but please join me in congratulating Andrew Earhart for the Oxford Rotary Scholarship.
Thank you so much. And the Oxford Women's Club, followed by DA and OES Alumni Scholarship.
Good evening, everyone, and congratulations to all of you graduates receiving honors tonight. My name is Danielle Defaw, and I am a member of the Oxford Women's Club because this wonderful woman standing next to me, Barbara Kriegel, invited me to attend my first meeting a couple of years ago. Barbara and I worked together at the University of Michigan Dearborn, and as a college professor, I must tell you how incredibly impressed I was to read all of the applications submitted for our scholarship this year. As others have said, it was an incredibly challenging decision to make. We are awarding 6 recipients tonight, 4 of which are on stage with us now. We were so impressed with the scholarship, with their scholarship essays, with their heart, and their commitment to their educational goals. Before we give each of these individuals a certificate, I'd like to take just a brief moment to share a little bit about our organization. The Oxford Women's Club has been serving Oxford for 90 years. Our motto is, "Nothing great was ever achieved without enthusiasm." To me, enthusiasm is all about showing interest. And as a group of about 20 women, we are very interested in supporting any graduating senior attending an Oxford school or living in the Oxford School District as they embark upon their next educational adventure, whether that's in community college, trade school, college, or university. We enthusiastically work together with each other and our community to raise funds for the scholarships. In fact, over the last 2 decades, we have provided almost $200,000 for Oxford graduates. This year we are offering $12,000, and we cannot offer these scholarships without the support of our committed community partners. We are always amazed by our community's generosity. Their generosity is evident in the various fundraisers we are a part of, such as a fundraiser with Wojo's. We've also we provide an annual fundraiser each fall. We offer holiday roping and reefs to area businesses and families. We host an annual wine and beer tasting event at Addison Oaks. And we've also partnered with Gravel Capital Brewing through a euchre tournament and with Sick Pizza this past Valentine's Day. We are truly grateful to all of our partners. Overall, we consider ourselves a small but mighty group of women. And on behalf of the Oxford Women's Club, Barbara and I are honored to announce the following individuals have each been awarded a $2,000 scholarship. As I say each graduate's name, we invite you to stand next to us and receive your certificate. Let's hold our applause until the end. Olivia Clark, Michael Duwong, Kylie Moran, Josie Stefan, and the following 2 are not with us tonight. They are student athletes and are competing tonight, Andrew Ehart and Charlie Fracker. On behalf of the Oxford Women's Club, we congratulate each of you and wish you such joy, success, and enthusiasm in this next chapter of your educational career. Congratulations.
Thank you so much, ladies. And now the DAOES Alumni Scholarship, followed by the Lone Ranger.
Hello, I am Brandel Saylor, and I'm the PTO president of DA and OES. And I am here to present, like she said, the Alumni Scholarship. On behalf of our board, we would like to thank everybody who got the applicant and wish you all the luck on your next journey. The student that stood out to us demonstrates several of our IB learner profiles, such as a risk taker, a thinker, and an inquirer. But also their volunteer list was an impressive page long, showing that they are outgoing, caring, and open-minded. I would like to present our DA OES Alumni Scholarship to Alexandra Foster.
Thank you, and I love that you brought in our learner profile. Thank you so much for that. We do have a caring group of students and community members. And now, this is not the Lone Ranger, but presenting the Lone Ranger Award is Mr. Nelms.
Being from Texas, I believe that the Lone Ranger Award is very fitting for me to present tonight. So I had the privilege of announcing the recipient of this year's Lone Ranger Scholarship, which is voted on by the staff of Oxford High School. This is awarded to a student who exhibits the principles of the Lone Ranger Creed, which reads, I believe that to have a friend, a man must be one, that all men are created equal, and that everyone has within himself the power to make this a better world, that God put the firewood there, but every man must gather and light it himself. And being prepared physically, mentally, and morally to fight when necessary for what is right, that a man should make the most of what equipment he has, that this government of the people, by the people, and for the people shall live always, that men should live by the rule of what is best for the greatest number, that sooner or later, somewhere, somehow, we must settle with the world and make payment for what we have taken, that all things change, but the truth and the truth alone lives on forever. I believe in my Creator, my country, and my fellow man. The purpose of the scholarship shall be to provide a financial award to one graduate of Oxford High School who is enrolling in an accredited public college, university, vocational, or trade school. This year's recipient of the Lone Ranger Award is Gavin Poppy.
Thank you. And next, Mr. Gibbons is going to be presenting the Oxford Education Association Scholarship, followed by the Western Gulf Association Evans Scholarship.
It's my pleasure as president of the Oxford Education Association to present scholarship each year. This microphone is really short for me. This year, we get to present 2 scholarships. Our first recipient plans to finish one more year at OSEC and then continue on to Central Michigan University to major in secondary education and dance. She said in her essay for the scholarship that she wants to go into education because it is what she loves to do. It's my pleasure to award a scholarship to Peyton Cater. No Peyton. Our other recipient plans to continue her education at Oakland Community College and major in education with a minor in art. She wrote that she is excited about the prospect of positively impacting future generations as an art teacher. Please welcome Ava Kopitsky.
And almost last, not least, come on up. We are going to, this is the Western Golf Association Scholarship. And then Ms. Chris Gibson Marshall has 3 scholarships to present.
Tangled by the balloon. Good evening. My name is Kimberly Shapiro, and I'm so proud to be here this evening, serving as the Michigan Director for Western Golf Association to represent a very special woman with an extremely promising future, your fellow classmate, Faith Vigo. You want to come here, So let me tell you a story about this remarkable student I have right here. I met her a few years ago at a caddy banquet. Being an athlete and a former gymnast and a pole vaulter, you would have thought that that would have made the job of caddying a lot easier for Faith. But her dreams were crushed a few years ago when she suffered from a severe injury. The job of a caddy is to carry a bag for a golfer on a golf course throughout the round, assisting with raking sand traps, repairing divots, repairing greens, and talking with the golfer for a minimum of 4 hours on a golf course. And it's a very tough job, and most of the kids that caddy are males, with just a few of the females on the caddy yard. So, but Faith Deagle chose to rise up to the occasion following her devastating surgery to overcome the size and weight of the golf bag 4 to 8 hours each day for 2 summers on the golf course in 90-degree heat, carrying a heavy golf bag for almost 6 miles per round. And that's just one time around. So what you ask is the criteria for an Evans Scholarship. That would be outstanding character, fabulous grades, 150 times of caddying over a minimum of 2 years, and giving back to the community with limited financial means. Given all that Faith has overcome, her hard work and dedication, I knew in my heart that Faith would be a strong candidate for the Evans Scholarship. The Evans Scholarship is a 4-year full tuition and housing scholarship with an estimated value of $125,000. I wish I had one of those big giant checks. And family members at Oakland House Country Club, Faith is also supported by her strong, hardworking, and loving mother, Jackie, and her younger brother, Luke, who's also a caddy at Oakland House. The Evans Scholar Foundation has awarded over 325 scholarships this fall alone. They have 1,100 kids currently enrolled in college and about 12,000 alumni nationwide. Please join me in once again congratulating your fellow classmate Faith Deagle for the Evans Scholarship and welcoming her to the Evans family and the University of Michigan. Go Blue!
Mr. Gibbons, I think this microphone's just fine. I don't know what you're doing. So I have well, first of all, can we just look at how fabulous everybody looks today? They all dressed up. I know you guys didn't fight your parents at all about wearing ties or getting dressed up, and I'm so proud of you. You guys are great. The awards that we're going to give today are, I'm giving the Jamie Charles Scholarship. This scholarship is a scholarship that is honoring the family. It's a memorial scholarship honoring the family and the life of Jamie Charles. The committee that selects this one chooses a representative that embodies the best qualities of former Oxford High School student Jamie Charles. And the winner of this award is Brianna Penzian.
Okay. Thank you.
The next award is You Made a Difference Award. And this award comes with a little statement. I want to read it to you. It says, congratulations on being awarded this scholarship to a post-secondary educational institution of your choice. As the winner of this award, you have shown yourself to be a person who has been able to overcome adversity and make a positive difference in your own life. That is a very important step in growing and becoming a person who can make a positive difference for others. As a famous coach, Vince Lombardi, once said, the greatest accomplishment is not in never failing, but in rising after the fall. This scholarship, bless you, is given to, bless you again, this scholarship is given to celebrate the honor those who have had to call upon their inner strength to overcome obstacles and redirect their lives. By doing what is needed for your own growth and development, you now have the strength and confidence to help others by example and deed. With this award, I will also pass along the responsibility. That responsibility is to take the enclosed starfish story to heart and spread a positive difference all along your life's paths. The ripple effect of making positive differences is far more powerful than you can ever imagine. Thank you ahead of time for all the good that you are going to do, and Godspeed in your journey. And the starfish story is right here, and the award winner, and I'm so excited to give this one, is Ava Kapitsky. And the final award that I'm giving today is the Addison Township Firefighter Scholarship. This award is given, it's a $1,000 scholarship honoring Addison Township firefighters, designed for students going on to a 4-year accredited university, college, or technical institute that hopes to do a 4-year program in firefighting, EMT, or nursing. The winner for this award of the scholarship is Ella Szymanski. Well, parents, your kids are now really rich. I would like to take a moment, while some of our students are going to be moving to the back, to please give a round of applause to the community members who sponsored a local scholarship In total, our students were awarded over $3 million in scholarships this year. And because I'm a little bit of a nerd, I feel like we need to stand and applaud our students for earning those scholarships. With no further ado, I'd like to welcome to the stage Mr. Gibbons, who will be presenting the academic awards.
Or Ms. Gibson Marshall.
So, what's happening now is that we're taking the students back to a secret passageway, and they're going to come back out through here and come across the stage to receive their academic award and their cords. Students, you'll need your cards for this portion of the evening.
We will now recognize students graduating with honors with a cumulative GPA of 3.30 to 3.49. Austin Arata. Jackson Brandt. Ryan Marshall. Graduating as the Dean Scholar and Academic Departmental Scholarship, Olivia G. McGuire. Graduating with honors in the LTU Honor Scholarship, Evan Obry. Graduating with honors in the Ferris Crimson Scholarship to Ferris State University and a Merit Scholarship to Detroit Mercy University of $12,000 and a visit grant for $1,000, Sydney Leanne Rodriguez. Graduating with honors in an OSEC candidate, Evan Cook. Graduating cum laude and an OSEC candidate, and these are going to move to the GPA that is 3.5 to 3.699, Taylor Christine Barnes. Graduating cum laude and an OSEC candidate and a scholarship winner of the Rochester OSEC Partner Scholarship, Logan Blankenship. Graduating cum laude, Lucas Botin. Graduating cum laude, Emma Bunting. Graduating cum laude and recipient of the United States Marine Corps Semper Fidelis Music Award, Adriana Curtis. Graduating cum laude, Connor DeGasparo. Graduating cum laude, scholarship recipient of the CMU Maroon and Gold Merit Recognition Award and the Lauren Yankee Memorial Golf Scholarship, Lauren Ferris. Graduating cum laude, Kaylee Feiner. Graduating cum laude, Griffin Hendrickson. Graduating cum laude, Zachary Hintz. Graduating cum laude and recipient of the National Technical Honor Society, Krista Hull. Graduating cum laude, Ava Kapitsky. Graduating cum laude, Camden Lepping. Graduating cum laude, Haley May. Graduating cum laude and an OSEC candidate, Morgan McGuire. Graduating cum laude, Michaela McNamara. Graduating cum laude and recipient of the CMU Maroon and Gold Merit Recognition Scholarship, Isabella Metzen. Graduating cum laude and recipient of the CMU Merit Scholarship, Alexander Moore. Graduating cum laude, Ethan O'Dowd. Graduating cum laude and an OSEC candidate, Cody Esker. Graduating cum laude, Emma Ortwine. Graduating cum laude and an OSEC candidate, Sophia Woodstrup. We will now recognize students graduating magna cum laude with a cumulative GPA of 3.70 to 3.849. These students will be receiving a silver honors cord. Graduating magna cum laude and an IB candidate, Abdullah Ali. He's not embarrassed at all. Graduating magna cum laude and recipient of the Academic Achievement Scholarship, Ethan Heritakis. Graduating magna cum laude, Jacob Buchanan. Graduating magna cum laude and recipient of Grand Valley Award for Excellence, the Thompson Workin Families Scholarship, Grand Valley Grant Michigan Achievement, Xavier Clark. Graduating magna cum laude and an OSEC candidate, Caitlin Cummins. Graduating magna cum laude and recipient, hang on a second, of the Grand Valley Award of Excellence and the Michigan Achievement Scholarship, Sophia Damer. Graduating magna cum laude, Gavin Dell. Graduating magna cum laude and recipient of the Oakland University Academic Achievement Award, Ryder Earls. Graduating magna cum laude and recipient of the Webster Scholarship, Cohen Eberhard. Graduating magna cum laude, Helene George. Graduating magna cum laude and an OSEC candidate, Ava Gordon. Graduating magna cum laude and an OSEC candidate, Julia Knapp. Graduating magna cum laude and an OSEC candidate, Luke McMahon. Graduating magna cum laude and recipient of the Waldo Scholarship, the Wildcat Merit Scholarship, and the OUMC College Scholarship, Abigail Lumbrew. Graduating magna cum laude and recipient of the OCDSA Family Benevolent Fund 2023 Oxford Strong Scholarship, Lila Pratt. Graduating magna cum laude and an IB candidate, Quentin Quidor. Graduating magna cum laude, Natalie Soul. We will now recognize students who are graduating summa cum laude with a cumulative GPA of 3.85 and higher. These students will receive a gold honors cord. Once your name has been called, please remain on stage. Not that whole group. Don't remain on stage once your name's been called. Yes, I'm just reading my script. He'll read anything they put in front of him. Graduating summa cum laude and an OSEC candidate, Emily Archer. Graduating summa cum laude, an OAA Scholar Athlete and recipient of the Calvin President's Scholarship, Caden Bailey. Graduating summa cum laude and an OSEC candidate, Jacob Benninger. Graduating summa cum laude and an OSEC graduate, Xander Brown. Graduating summa cum laude and an OSEC candidate, Brooke Burley. Graduating summa cum laude, recipient of the Michigan Achievement Scholarship, the Michigan Resident Scholarship, Fostering Futures, American Legion Post 108 Scholarship, the Genesis Community Pride Scholarship, and the Rosa Parks Scholarship, Brianna Lynn Carsley. Graduating summa cum laude, Nora Chapa. Graduating summa cum laude and an OSAC graduate and recipient of the Grand Valley Award for Excellence, which is $13,200 for 3 years, Hannah Chu. Graduating summa cum laude and recipient of the Genesis Community Pride Scholarship, Paige Comito. Graduating summa cum laude and an OSAC candidate, Jacob Olheiser. Graduating summa cum laude and an OSAC graduate, Emma DeFaw. Graduating summa cum laude and an OSAC candidate, Layla DeGasperis. Graduating summa cum laude and recipient of the Grand Valley Award for Excellence Scholarship, Annabella Delano. Graduating summa cum laude and an IB candidate and recipient of the Michigan Resident Scholarship, Allison DeLauder. Graduating summa cum laude and recipient of the Michigan Technological University Presidential Scholarship Gold Alumni and the Gold Alumni Scholarship, Colin DeMoss. Graduating summa cum laude and an OSAC graduate, recipient of the Western Golf Association Chick Evans Scholarship, the University of Michigan School of Nursing, University of Michigan Board of Regents, Gupta Scholarship and OHCC Scholarship, Faith Deagle. Graduating summa cum laude and an IB candidate, Evan Eber. Graduating summa cum laude and an IB candidate and recipient of the American Legion Auxiliary Scholarship, Alexandra Foster. Graduating summa cum laude and an OSAC graduate, Haley Glowacki. Haley Glowacki. Graduating summa cum laude, Peyton Hasselbrain. Graduating summa cum laude and an OSAC candidate, Olivia Hoffman. Graduating summa cum laude and an OSAC candidate, Ashley Horn. Graduating summa cum laude, Cheyenne Hoyt. Graduating summa cum laude and an IB candidate, Adnan Kambadi. Graduating summa cum laude, Alyssa Poole. Graduating summa cum laude, Sean Loda. Graduating summa cum laude, Jacqueline Middleton. Graduating summa cum laude and recipient of the scholarships to Cornerstone University, the Presidential Scholarship for Academics, Cornerstone University offered athletic scholarship in softball and the Michigan Achievement Scholarship 1 and 2, Kaylee Michelek. Graduating summa cum laude, Preston Mueller. Graduating summa cum laude, recipient of the Vermont Trustee Scholarship and the Case Western Bolton Scholarship, Tess Nature. Graduating summa cum laude and an OSEC graduate, also the OAA Scholar Athlete and CMU Merit Scholarship, Jackson Nix. Graduating summa cum laude and recipient of the OCDSA Family Benevolent Fund 2023 Oxford Strong Scholarship, Alexis Owens. Graduating summa cum laude and an OSEC graduate, recipient of the Huntington University Bowling Scholarship and Huntington University Pine Scholarship, Jason Pasley. Graduating summa cum laude and recipient of the James Charles Scholarship, Brianna Pinsey. Graduating summa cum laude, recipient of the Oakland University Talented Scholar Award, Melina Pugliese. Graduating summa cum laude, recipient of the Woodbridge Ferris Provost Scholarship, Austin Reed. Graduating summa cum laude and an OSEC candidate, recipient of the OAA Scholar Athlete, Ava Sinicola. Graduating summa cum laude and an OSEC candidate, Kaya Soliotis. Graduating summa cum laude, Riley Spurlock. Graduating summa cum laude, Kate Steffens. Graduating summa cum laude, Dylan Stone. Graduating summa cum laude, an OSEC candidate, the Yearbook Department Award winner, and the United States Marine Corps Scholastic Excellence Award, Macy Strebel. Graduating summa cum laude, recipient of the Addison Township Firefighter Scholarship, Ella Szymanski. Graduating summa cum laude and an OSEC graduate, recipient of the OCDSA Family Benevolent Fund 2023 Oxford Strong Scholarship, Elijah Tabor. Graduating summa cum laude, Carly Turek. Graduating summa cum laude, Anna Waite. Graduating summa cum laude and an OSEC candidate, Nicholas Wheatley. Graduating summa cum laude, recipient of the Post Merit Scholarship, Jada Whittle. Graduating summa cum laude, an OSEC graduate, recipient of the Lauren Yankee Memorial Golf Scholarship, Ashlyn Witt. Graduating summa cum laude, Nora Wright. Graduating summa cum laude, recipient of the United States Marine Corps Semper Fidelis Music Award, Troy Zyder. Graduating summa cum laude with the seal of biliteracy, Paul Ziegler. We will now recognize students who are graduating top scholar and summa cum laude. These students will receive a gold honors cord and top scholar medal. Once your name has been called, please remain on the stage, standing. Not sitting back down. Graduating summa cum laude, a top scholar with the seal of biliteracy, Sophia Ziegler. Graduating summa cum laude, a top scholar with the seal of biliteracy, the World Language Department Award winner for Spanish, and the John Philip Sousa Band Award winner, Finn Woltman. Graduating summa cum laude and a top scholar with the seal of biliteracy, an IB candidate, the English Department Award winner, recipient of the Detroit Outreach and Brigham Young Scholarship, the Corey Nathan Ballou Scholarship, and the Joan Brace Scholarship for artwork, McKenna Weaver. Graduating summa cum laude and a top scholar, Emma Wassell. Graduating summa cum laude and top scholar, Rachel Townsend. Graduating summa cum laude, a top scholar and IB candidate, recipient of the Pioneer State Mutual Insurance Scholarship and Oxford Women's Club Scholarship and the OCDSA Family Benevolent Fund 2023 Oxford Strong Scholarship, Josephine Staffen. Graduating summa cum laude and a top scholar and the winner of the CTE Department Award, Dale Schmallenberg. Graduating summa cum laude, a top scholar with the seal of biliteracy, an IB candidate, recipient of the Genesis Community Pride Scholarship, the OCDSA Family Benevolent Fund 2023 Oxford Strong Scholarship, and the Lone Ranger Scholarship, Gavin Poppy. Graduating summa cum laude, a top scholar with the seal of biliteracy, an IB candidate and recipient of the University of South Carolina Superlative Award, Megan Pavlock. Graduating summa cum laude and a top scholar, Cecilia Nicholson. Graduating summa cum laude and a top scholar, recipient of the Genesis Community Pride Scholarship, an Oxford Women's Club Scholarship, and OCDSA Family Benevolent Fund 2023 Oxford Strong Scholarship, Kylie Myron. Graduating summa cum laude, a top scholar with the seal of biliteracy, recipient of the Daughters of American Revolution Michigan and John Crawford Scholarship, Chapter's Good Citizen Award, Michigan Democratic Party Young Coalition Builder Award, the Wayne State University Center for Peace and Conflict Studies Community Peacemaker Award, and the United States Marine Corps Scholastic Excellence Award, Dylan Morris. Graduating summa cum laude and a top scholar, Sarah Mojek. Graduating summa cum laude, a top scholar with the seal of biliteracy and an IB candidate, Elizabeth McQueen. Graduating summa cum laude and a top scholar, Addison Lester. Graduating summa cum laude, a top scholar and an IB candidate, Samantha Kirchler. Graduating summa cum laude, a top scholar and recipient of the first robotics scholarship and the Western Michigan University Bronco Merit Scholarship, Samantha Hurst. Graduating summa cum laude, a top scholar with the seal of biliteracy, the English Department Award winner, and the OCDSA Family Benevolent Fund 2023 Oxford Strong Scholarship, Aubrey Greenfield. Graduating summa cum laude, a top scholar and an IB candidate, Gabriel Duprat. Graduating summa cum laude and a top scholar and winner of the Presidential Platinum Scholars Award and the Michigan Tech Excellence Award, Luke Datsko. Graduating summa cum laude and a top scholar, Natalie Danko. Graduating summa cum laude and a top scholar and an IB candidate, Jared Seifert. Graduating summa cum laude, a top scholar with the seal of biliteracy, recipient of the Oxford Women's Club Scholarship, the Lauren Yankee Scholarship, the Grand Valley Excellence Scholarship, and the OCDSA Family Benevolent Fund 2023 Oxford Strong Scholarship, Olivia Clark. Graduating summa cum laude, a top scholar, winner of the Science Department Award, an OAA Scholar Athlete, recipient of the University of Michigan Regents Merit Scholarship and the Chris Webber and Nike Foundation Scholarship, Wyatt Ashley. Graduating summa cum laude, a top scholar, recipient of the Butler University Academic Achievement Scholarship, Olivia Alexander. Graduating summa cum laude, a top scholar and an IB candidate, Kyle DiMolanta. Graduating summa cum laude, a top scholar and IB candidate, the English Department Award winner, recipient of the University of Michigan Regents Merit Scholarship, the Community Choice Scholarship, the Oxford Women's Club Scholarship, the Four County Community Foundation Scholarship, the Oxford Lions Club Scholarship, the OCDSA Family Benevolent Fund 2023 Oxford Strong Scholarship, the Saginaw Scholarship Foundation Scholarship, Oxford Vocational and Trades GM Gives Back Trade Scholarship, the ASME Auxiliary Lucy and Charles W.E. Clark Scholarship, and the Oxford Open-Handed Scholarship, Michael Duong.
Ladies and gentlemen, class of 2023, your top scholars. Thank you. I'm going to have you go back to your seats now, tax scholars. And I'm going to be introducing to you the class of 2023 Oxford High School Valedictorian and Salutatorian. Val and Sal are based on cumulative GPA and the Scholar ranking formula. Please join me at the front of the stage when I call your names. Our salutatorian is headed to Michigan, go blue. In the fall, he's going to study engineering. Congratulations, Kyle Dillamanta. And our valedictorian, heading to Michigan as well, go blue. He's going to be studying mechanical and sustainable engineering. Congratulations, Michael Duong. Okay, thank you so much. You can have a seat. As we end this amazing evening, I want to just acknowledge again our community partnerships and what an amazing community Oxford is. Students, the amount of scholarships and people that believe in you in this town, in this community, is extraordinary. I hope that you've listened to some of those local, the Rotary Scholarship, the Women's Club, the Lions Club. Those are all organizations that you in the future, they will be depending on you to contribute to as far as membership and giving back. So they have definitely given back to our students, and we could not thank them enough. I do want to acknowledge, though, that each award presented tonight, it represents far more than the certificate in your envelope or the large check at your feet. It symbolizes the culmination of hours of hard work, sacrifice, perseverance. It represents your triumphs, the lessons, the challenges, and the growth that you've had. Congratulations, class of 2023, on your unwavering commitment, your unwavering spirit, and your unwavering pursuit of excellence. We are so excited about your future. And now, a couple last reminders just for them. I'm nagging you one more time. Number one, check your s'more. S'more number 17 for seniors went out today. It has a lot of great directions. Some of you were asking about your email, your Google files. All of that information is in your s'more. Number two, you're going to check your school email tonight or tomorrow so that you get your actual seat assignment at Pine Knob. You will need that seat assignment for tomorrow morning. And for some of you, you're going to be reporting at about 8:30, 8:35, but you'll be in your seats by no later than, let's say, 8:55. Does that sound good? Okay, you have to have your right seats. And if you have any questions, we will be here to help you. Families, I know this has been a long night, but what a journey your students have had. And on behalf of all of us here in Oxford, thank you. Thank you for supporting them. And we look forward to Thursday night at Pine Knob. Congratulations.